Alright, so I said something about liquidity in my previous video, and I just thought I should explain a lot more on it. Okay, so this is something you need to know about liquidity. See, when you have a move or a displacement that did not form an internal structure for liquidity, the origin of that move becomes the liquidity. Now, this is what I mean. I'm using an uptrend structure for an example here. All right. Now, if you have a move, okay, let's say you have an impulsive move, a correction, an impulsive move, a correction, and an impulsive move. Now, if this impulsive move did not form any internal structure, okay, then the origin of that move becomes the liquidity. Okay, now let me explain this illustration here. Just focus on this illustration here. Now, if you notice, we have what? A high, a low. We have an internal high and an internal low. Now, this is an uptrend structure. Okay, so now this internal low becomes the liquidity. Okay, this internal low becomes the liquidity of this range. This internal low becomes the liquidity of this range. Now, coming over to here, okay, we do not have any internal liquidity. These are just straight moves. Okay, straight moves. So basically, this means that the origin of this move will become the liquidity. Now, look at it here on real life charts. We have what? An impulsive move. Okay, we have a correction, and then look at this displacement move over here. Okay, take a look at this displacement move. It did not form any internal structure. That is why when price was coming back, it took out the low. It took out the origin of this displacement move. Now, let me show you an example of when we have an internal structure for liquidity. Now, take a look at this structure, okay? What do you observe? You observe that this, from this swing point to this high, we have what? An internal low that was formed. And this internal low that was formed became the liquidity. So price did not necessarily need to grab the liquidity below the origin. Fine and good, we still have liquidity below the origin, which is called, or which in this term we can refer to as external range liquidity. Okay, but then price formed an internal range liquidity, which happens to be this low. So all price needed to do was come back, okay, retrace and grab the internal range liquidity before moving in our direction. I think I caught this trade on my live account, so I'm basically going to maybe see if I can get the old screenshot. That's the before and the after. All right. Now, a summary of what I'm trying to say. Okay. Look, internal range liquidity here. Okay. Internal range liquidity here. Price grabbed the internal range liquidity here and rejected from the point of interest. But if price moves with massive displacement, okay, if price moves with massive displacement without forming an internal range liquidity, then the origin of that movement becomes the liquidity. If you want to learn more about things like this, go to my bio, click the link on my bio, and you're going to see my YouTube link. Go to my YouTube and you will see where I calm down to explain these things. I wonder how you're going to be a profitable trader without understanding the concept of liquidity. It's King, and I'm signing out.